Dear students, very good afternoon. Today we are going to discuss about transport layer and application layer. In that, I am going to discuss about domain name server. What is DNS? Very important and interesting topic. So let's discuss. So before going to that, we have to know about what is DNS, domain name server. So here 216.3.128.2 define IP. We know what is IP, but before going to that, we have to convert this IP into name. We didn't remember all the IP numbers, all the machine number, but we can easily remember the name. So that's why domain name server plays a vital role in networking. So DNS, the domain name system, translate human readable domain name, for example www.amazon.com, to machine readable IP address. Thus DNS came into the role and provides host with the mapped IP address in respect to the domain name of the website. So in this slide we can clearly explain how DNS is working. Here we have two types of server. One is DNS1 server and DNS2 server. First, PC request complete and request is complete and routed to destination. I want to search www.softwaretestinghelp.com. In my PC I am going to search this. If I search this means what will happen means first DNS server 1, this address is not in my database. I am forwarding it to another database. It is in my database and IP is 10.150.120.2. Now this server of www.softwaretestinghelp.com request is completed and routed to the destination. The primary server is the authoritative server for the zone. All the administrative tasks associated with the zone, such as creating subdomain with the zone or other similar administrative tasks, must be performed on the primary server. Secondary servers are backup DNS server. Secondary servers receive all their zone files from the primary server zone files in a zone transfer. Multiple secondary servers can exist for any given zone, as many as necessary to provide load balancing, fault tolerance, and traffic reduction. Caching server, also known as caching only servers, perform as their name suggests. The name provide only cached query service for DNS response. In this diagram, we can see domain name hierarchy. First, we have a root. In root, we have .com, edu, organization, and other. That is the top level domain, TLD. It comes under regional. Then comes to local, second level domain. It has a computer hope, mit, and corgilist. After that subdomain, it is support and support dot computehope.com, mit.edu. Like this we can create a domain name hierarchy. So how to know your system DNS server address? This is the process. We have to analyze the DNS server address. Okay students, now it's the time for assessment. Why DNS is used in a communication network, and how do you your DNS server is address? How do you know your DNS server address? Okay, so let's discuss. So thank you students. So today we discussed about domain name server and what are the hierarchy of the domain name server. Okay, so we discussed .com, .edu, .educational. So all comes under DNS. So what is the purpose of DNS? So DNS, domain name server, it is used to translate IP address into human readable format. For example, www.amazon.com convert into IP into human readable format. So that is the function of DNS. So thank you, students.